Morning. Today we will discuss velocity transformation equations. Velocity transformation equations. In the last class we discussed Lorentz transformation. So if we have two frames of reference, one is S, the other one is S prime. This is X, Y, Z. This is X prime, Y prime, Z prime. This frame is, we call it as S, and this is S prime. These are in relative motion, and let the velocity of S prime compared to S is V, it is towards right. Okay, with respect to frame S prime, this S will be moving backward with velocity V. Now, if you have a particle here, its coordinate with respect to the fixed frame or the frame S is x, y, z and t, and the coordinates of this particle with respect to frame S prime is x prime, y prime, z prime and t prime. These two set of coordinates can be related by a transformation known as Lorentz transformation. And we already derived that transformation. So Lorentz transformation equations connects the coordinates of a point in two frames which are in relative motion. Okay, so the equations are x prime is equal to gamma into x minus t, y prime is equal to y, z prime is equal to z, and t prime is equal to gamma t minus vx by c square. Here gamma is here gamma is 1 by root of 1 minus v square by c square. V is the velocity, relative velocity between the frames, and x prime, y prime, z prime, t prime are the coordinates of this event with respect to s prime. X, y, z, t are the coordinates of the same event with respect to s. These are Lorentz transformation equation. We can write the inverse transformation equation also. Inverse transformation equation. Then you have in the left hand side unprimed coordinates x, y, z, t. It is given by gamma x prime plus vt prime. For writing inverse transformation, you just need to put minus v instead of v, because with respect to frame s prime, s is moving backward the velocity v, so you have to put a negative sign. Okay, the only thing you have to do is replace this v with a minus v, then you will this becomes minus and minus becomes plus. So this gamma x prime plus vt prime, y is equal to y prime, z is equal to z prime, t is equal to gamma t prime plus vx prime by c square. C is velocity of light. So these are Lorentz transformation equation and inverse transformation equation. Using this Lorentz transformation equation, we will derive a velocity transformation equation. Suppose this particle is moving. Okay, this particle is moving, then x, y, z will change, x prime, y prime, z prime will change. Then what is the velocity of this particle with respect to s prime and with respect to s? How can we relate these velocities? That is the question. Okay. Now take, these are say called equation 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the derivatives of 1 or differentials of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Take differentials of 1, 2, 3 and 4. Differential of 1 will give you dx prime. Okay, x prime, the differential is dx prime is equal to gamma is a constant, dx minus v is a constant. This is the differential of first equation. Let me call it as 1a. Then dy prime is equal to dy equation 2a, dz prime is equal to dz equation 3a, and dt prime is equal to gamma into dt minus v dx prime by c square. These are the four equations obtained by taking the differentials of Lorentz transformation equation. Now, what I will do is I will divide 1a with 4a. 1a with 4a. Then I will get dx prime by dt prime. Dx prime by dt prime is equal to right hand side gamma dx minus v dt divided by gamma dt minus v dx prime by c. Gamma and gamma will cancel, so that will give me dx minus v dt divided by dt minus v dx. I think this is dx, not dx prime. So this is v dx by c square. In the right hand side, RHS, divide numerator and denominator by dt. Divide each term of numerator and denominator by dt. Then you will get this like this. In the numerator and denominator, divide by dt. So value will remain invariant. What is dx by dt? What is dx by dt? Dx by dt is velocity of particle along x direction. Let me call it as ux minus v into dt by dt is 1. dt by dt is 1 divided by dt by dt is again 1 minus v into ux divided by. What is the left hand side? Dx prime by dt prime. It is the velocity of particle as measured in the primed frame, or it is ux prime. So this is the first velocity transformation equation. Velocity parallel to x-axis in s prime, that is ux prime, is equal to ux minus v divided by 1 minus v ux by c. Here ux is the velocity of parallel to x-axis in the s prime. S prime is x-axis parallel velocity on ux. Okay, this is first equation, velocity transformation equation. Now next step is equation 2a divided by equation 4a. That is dy prime by dt prime is equal to dy divided by gamma into dt minus gamma v dx by c. Again divide numerator and denominator by dt. So dy by dt gamma dt by dt minus v dx by dt by c square. dy prime by dt prime is nothing but uy prime. dy by dt is nothing but uy divided by gamma into 1 minus v ux by c square. This is not uy. Be careful. This is dx by dt. So it is ux. Okay. V ux divided by c square. This is second equation. Now you can take 3a by 4a. It is dz prime by dt prime is equal to dz divided by gamma dt minus v dx by c square. Again divide numerator and denominator with the dt. So you will get this as like this. This is left hand side is uz prime, right hand side is uz divided by gamma into 1 minus vux by c square. This is the third equation, velocity transformation. So you can find the velocity components parallel to x-axis, y-axis and z-axis in both frames. Ux prime, uy prime, uz prime are the velocity components measured in the s prime frame. Ux, uy, uz are the velocity components measured in the s frame. Okay. Now, if special cases, on the non-relativistic case. What is mean by non-relativistic case? That is, the velocity of frame is very much less than velocity of light. The relative velocity of frame is very much less than velocity of light. V less than c. That is, v by c square is nearly 0. Then, what is these equations? Let me call this as 5, 6 and 7. What is equation 5? What is equation 5? V by c square is nearly 0. So, ux prime is ux prime is ux minus v. Uy prime is uy. Uz prime is uz. Because v by c square goes to 0 and gamma is equal to 1 by 1 minus v square by c square goes to 1. So second equation, gamma goes to 1, v by c square goes to 0, so uy prime equal to u. These are exactly what Galilean transformation is. These are exactly the equations that Galilean transformation will use. So Galilean transformation is a special case of Lorentz transformation equations. Okay. Now I'll consider the second case. Second case, that is, if particle is moving parallel to x-axis. Particle is moving parallel to x-axis with the speed u. എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ അർത്ഥം? ux becomes u, uy becomes 0, uz becomes 0. Then we will get ux prime, or let me call that simply u prime is equal to this ux becomes u minus v divided by 1 minus uv by c square. U minus v divided by 1 minus uv by c square. What is uy prime? It is 0. What is uz prime? It is 0. Because there are ux. Okay. All there are uy and uz are already 0. So uy and uz 0 means uy prime and uz prime are also 0. So the equation will reduce to u prime is equal to u minus v divided by 1 minus uv by c square. The particle is moving parallel to x-axis. This is the equation. right? Now, case 3, when when v equal to c, because the relative velocity between the frame is velocity of light, then, or I think I take u as c, that is particle is moving with the velocity of light, or instead of particle you have a ray of light, okay, and you are observing the speed of that ray from frame s and from frame s prime. What is the difference in velocity? So particle velocity സ്ഥാനത്ത് u equal to z എന്ന് എടുക്കും. Then what is u prime? U prime is actually u minus v divided by 1 minus uv by c square. That becomes c minus v divided by 1 minus cv by c square. That is c minus v divided by 1 minus v by c. So that is c minus v divided by c minus v by c. താഴെ LCM എടുത്തു. So ഈ c മുകളിൽ പോവും into c minus v by c minus v. C minus v and c minus v will cancel. So finally the answer is u prime is equal to c. That is, if you are observing the motion of light in frame s and s prime, you will have the same velocity in both frames. Okay, so velocity of light is the same in both frames. Velocity of light is the same in both frames. Velocity of light is the same in both frames. So this is a velocity transformation. Okay. I hope it is clear. So you have two frames, S and S prime. You are observing a particle P and its motion, and you are trying to connect the coordinates in two frames. These are the relation between coordinates. These are the relation between velocities. Okay.